Violence in the 2022 Electoral Act went largely unenforced. The international community failed to credibly use sanctions as a deterrent to violence, and the use of strategic election violence, often along ethnic lines, not only undermined the credibility of the 2023 elections, but will cast a long shadow over future electoral contests. These risks were understood in the lead up to elections, and there were many efforts to mitigate this violence. It is now incumbent on us to reflect on what lessons we have learned. Our program that we deployed in 6 states in partnership with KDI provides some useful insights. We deployed long-term monitors to every LGA in 6 states, 1 state in each region, to provide weekly reports on the electoral context, including election violence and contributing factors. This data was then used to shape activities and interventions of local CSOs and security forces who we felt were best positioned to intervene with key stakeholders in the lead up to elections. In the spirit of learning, I will briefly note a few things that this program and this data gathered has taught us about election violence that will be explored in more depth later. First, we found convincing evidence that LGAs with larger security force presence tended to have significantly less violence. While perhaps logical, it confirms that security forces play a positive mitigating role and underscores the importance of prioritizing where and how many security forces are deployed. Second, on the issue of vote buying, we had hoped to see that more education on vote buying would reduce reports of vote buying. However, the data we gathered shows no apparent relationship, suggesting that education alone is insufficient to change the incentives that drive vote buying. Third, when we analyzed factors that appeared in LGAs which were at first peaceful but later became violent, we identified some significant early warning indicators. These factors included inadequate security force presence, recruiting of political thugs, and government restrictions on campaigning. These factors underscore the importance of understanding the broader context and the importance of addressing these issues well in advance of elections. As we look back at our efforts,